Thursday, September 20th. I'm Marissa Mitchell with Aaron Como. Yes, and we are just ready to give you this midday boost. So let's check in with our guest co-host, DannyGrubs. You really don't need any introduction.
Millions of followers. Come on, you're well known.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I'm honored to be here.
Yeah.
Here with my buddy Loic.
Chef Loic, step in.
head chef.
He's going to get your face on camera, too.
Croquettes.
Yum! All out of Popeyes. You're making a Michelin quality meal.
Michelin star.
All right, and so that's the combination of magic that you all are going to create here in our kitchen. Well, we have more magic.
Oh, I like magic.
Because since the show started, we've heard from so many of you. You love the inspiration. We were talking manifestation the other day, Aaron, people like that.
Speak it into existence.
Yeah, we want to keep that energy going. So I know a man, he's very popular for this. He's a radio personality, an author, a motivational speaker.
Oh, I know who this is.
The one, the only, Dr. Willie Jolly. Come on out, sir. Take us up another notch.
Good morning. Good morning. Because I woke up without a chalk outline around my body. I said, it's a good morning. Am I at the table now? I'm so excited about that. Y'all look so...
We got your seal of
Oh,
approval.
y'all look good. I'm glad to be here with y'all.
We're glad to have you. And I know you've been doing a lot of traveling, also getting
I'm
national
back to
coverage.
traveling, yeah. We got some national coverage with national television shows. And
Holding your own. You like Popeyes?
I love
Okay, well, they're going to do something new with it today, so we'll get into that in a bit.
Right now.
Well, you all are getting to work. Let's check in with what's sizzling. You're
Yes.
already sizzling.
I'm already started.
All right. First up, we're going to talk about Gen Z and The Office. So since entering the workforce, it's all the young people, the 20-somethings and under. Gen Zers have been making a point to change the workplace culture and now insisting that they're going to do what they want to do when it comes to fashion.
Programmer,
Yeah.
when computer was brand new, he came into his office though that day at the job for his interview with hippie and tie-dye and all of this.
I know you're going.
And the guy who was hiring said, "Hey, I don't hire hippies." He said, "I'm not a hippie." He said, "Why do you put on a uniform of a hippie?" And so the question is, what is it you're trying to achieve?
That's
do
right.
you want to make a statement or do you want to get paid? Hello.
Okay.
And if you want to get paid, you better put on a uniform of those who getting paid. Hello, somebody.
You don't want to make a statement and be broke.
That's right. It's a hard thing to make a statement and be broke.
That's
dead
right.
broke.
But it's also important to mention, too, Aaron and Danny, I want to get you two on this. She's an interior designer in a very artsy lane, so she can dress like that if she chooses to.
That's a really good
Danny, you too.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm just lounging at home, in my pajamas, underwear, just doing my thing, editing, and then if I meet Loic, obviously I gotta be dressed.
Right.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, on the weekends, I like my crop top and my nice jeans and my heels. But for work, I'm at work, dress for the job you want. You know what I mean? So I'm here in my new dress, living my best life.
It's getting the job, though. That's the thing.
yeah.
You got to get the job. So if she comes in there looking like who done it,
Where my
you might not get the opportunity to show your gift and your talents. And so I must say, I have a special assistant, Cheryl Reagan, who runs my office. She does everything. She came from New York. And when she came from New York, she had tats, but she covered them up because she knew that I might not be, because the last one I
in that
had
specific
was
space.
a little off the trail. And so she covered them up. I love her. She's phenomenal. And so I would not have gotten the opportunity.
To get to know her, she done come dressed for the job she wants, and obviously that she's keeping. All right. Next up, former Washington quarterback RG3's wife shutting down the internet, y'all. She shared a message for all the thirsty women out there. Stay out of my husband's DMs. His direct messages. Who get into your DMs? Is that something you both popular? You're uber popular online. Are people sliding into the DMs?
I have a different perspective about this.
I really want to hear
I got a different perspective. Okay. So I've been married a long time.
37 years.
37 years. Haven't had an argument in 35 years. We have this very successful, popular TV show now, Jolly Marriage Show on Monday nights, and we got the book that's blowing up around the world. And so what I say is this. is that people ask me, can your wife see your social media? Can she read your text? Absolutely, because I got nothing to hide. And so I don't have some issue with women because my wife knows that I would crawl over broken glass to get to her. And if she leave me, I'm coming with her. So, it's a confidence. She needs not do that.
Right.
Because she knows in her core, my husband is true. Now, I say that to say, Robert Griffin, this ain't his first wife.
I know.
Come on now.
I need to see maybe screenshot.
And maybe women are saying it happened for her. Maybe I can make it happen for me.
You know, they say the way you got them is the way you lose them.
Come on now.
You're married, Danny.
Yes, I'm married. Recently married, 14 months ago. I think my wife is watching. Shout out to her.
Y'all need my book, by the way.
I'll hook you up. I'll check out that book.
Got your back.
So, my wife doesn't manage my page, but she has nothing to worry. At the end of the day, I know happy wife equals happy life.
That's right.
I try to make sure everything is good. And obviously, women don't, my wife doesn't need to worry about me.
And then the second part of that, happy wife, happy life, happy wife, happy man, that's the plan.
So you can slide, jump, hopscotch in the demons, it doesn't matter. It's not taken. You want to trust your partner, period. Yeah,
You gotta trust, and that's the big thing. Trust your partner, and you've got to be confident and comfortable with the fact that they are popular. My wife used to take me on, and women used to come, but I have 4 questions. I'm gonna give them to you real quick. What's the best that could happen to you? What's the worst that could happen? What's the most likely thing to happen? Am I willing to live with the worst to get to the best? Women used to come
That's a whole bar
when
right
people
there.
would come to my door, knock on the door, looking good, I'd say, what's the best that could happen? A one-night stand. What's the worst that could happen? I could lose my wife. What's the most likely thing to happen? Well, I'd have a one-man stand and never see her again. Am I willing to go with the worst, lose my wife to get to the best? A one-night stand.
It is not bad.
Absolutely. Question is answered. Thank you.
No bueno, all right?
bueno.
Let's get this one in because we want to talk about likes. Is it wrong to like a sexy picture of someone else if you're in a marriage or in a relationship? Let's listen to this guy who just recently went viral on TikTok for his thoughts.
I'm not gonna be liking no other girl picture, so other girls can be like, oh, you see, look who in my likes. Ain't he with such and such? I don't want people to have that one up on my girl and vice versa. Cause dudes, whenever girls like our pictures, they got boyfriends. What we thinking? Ain't she with that one dude? Ain't she with that one dude? And some of y'all probably argue, oh, it's not that big of a deal, it's just a simple like. And I might argue, if it's not that big of a deal, just stop doing it.
Yeah, I agree with him. And even guys that I've dated, I look at what they're liking.
You can tell a lot about a person from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I concur. I don't think it's appropriate. Appropriate for me to like some other woman. Now, there are going to be women who are attractive, but here's what my wife and I, when we're together, it's been a long time now, remember. We might see someone and say, isn't she beautiful?
Right.
We'll say it. Collectively. I'm not going to do this, though. When somebody walking by, I'm not doing this. Okay?
You're not doing a whole
some
turn
stuff
look
is
away.
just stupid, okay? Brothers got to understand that some stuff is stupid. Don't do stupid. It doesn't work well for the longevity of your relationship.
Right. Don't like the picture.
Don't like the
definitely
picture.
don't
Let it
comment.
go. It ain't that big a deal. You don't get paid for this. You don't get nothing out of this. Is the risk worth the reward?
Yeah.
Bam.
A lot of people don't go into that
It ain't
next
worth
level.
it. No.
So no go for you too?
Well, obviously no. And
Yeah.
and it makes your wife look bad too. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, so we want you to chew on it too. This is our big lion question of the day, like it or not.
Tell me what you were doing last weekend.
No, that's not. It's not smart. Okay. One of the things about
We gotta get to
relationship,
this.
you gotta be
Wait, I'm
smart.
gonna get you on the other side of it. All right.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Still cooking this morning. Great actors, terrible movies. We're going to share some of the all-time classics. Plus, Dr. Really Jolly's back. He's got more of his great wisdom. Yes, let him marry it. Welcome back to Live Lunch Hour. Chef Loic is with DannyGrubs, and they are taking Popeyes and turning it into a Michelin quality meal. Chicken croquettes are ready to go in the oven. A relish made out of, coleslaw?
Coleslaw, so we took the coleslaw, rice it, and we're going to turn it into a rice.
Well, I don't want to keep you. Get back to work. Let's head over to the Daily Vitamin.
Alrighty.
Like it a lot. We'll be
There'll be
right
some
back.
mess up in there.
Right back in the kitchen. So like this, we're putting some lemon, squeezing lemon into our coleslaw.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully this isn't too much.
Coleslaw we're gonna turn gourmet into gourmet relish for our beautiful croquettes.
I'm so excited to try that. Are we ready to clean it up?
No, I can't believe it. That's why you're
Popeye's
here.
chicken. Let's not forget Popeye's is made out of Popeye's chicken.
All right, we have 30 more minutes to go in our light and lunch hour. Coming up next in our celebrity snack, we're going to talk about great actors who have done terrible movies. I know, it is what it is.
Happens to the best of us.
And also, Kevin is sitting down with reboot star Keegan-Michael Key. So we got halfway to go. We'll be right back.
Lunch hour. Chef Loic with DannyGrubs, chicken croquettes.
Yep.
With a coleslaw relish over some rice, all from Popeyes.
Right, all from Popeyes. So we took the rice, turned it into a bed for our display, right? We took the coleslaw, turned it into a relish, and the chicken, you have some beautiful croquettes with that.
Well, I'm ready to dig in. Do I get to do a sample?
Dig in.
Yes.
Wow.
Ladies first.
Get hungry, grab a plate. We're digging into this.
I want honest feedback.
Honest feedback. Honest feedback. I mean, isn't Popeyes isn't good enough plain? That's amazing.
Wow.
Okay, we're business. Fuck you.
Don't be shy, Dr. Jolly. Get some as well.
All right,
We're going to make
let's see
our
what
way
we
over
got
there.
going on up in here.
Well, Marissa, we promised full stomachs, and we really enjoyed our appetizer. Empty plate. Croquettes are delicious. Coming up, DannyGrubs and Chef Loic are going to dish with us on how they're turning these Popeyes treats into a Michelin quality meal, even though everyone on Twitter said Aaron, Popeyes is gourmet food. And we also have the team from Lena's in celebrating National Pepperoni Pizza Day. You ready to eat some more?
I'm ready.
We're doing it. Stick with us. Come on back, guys.
National Pepperoni Pizza Day. Lena's Wood Fire Pizza and Tap is
Have options.
I thought y'all were doing something with the kale that made people say, I don't eat pepperoni, but I'll do the kale.
healthy.
Something healthy.
So what are some tips you can do and give to people who are saying, you know what, I'm going to do that for my family tonight?
Yeah.
What are some mistakes they should not partake in?
You gotta preheat the oven. If you want to, give it a try. We have a pizza class you can come in.
Listen, we have the ingredients.
We have our own tin. We can do it on television. There you go. You're gonna crack it.
Well, between this and the Popeye, I'm just going to throw my whole calorie count away.
I was going to be starting to dive this week. It's gone.
There's too many holidays, national holidays going on. Aaron, how's it coming? It smells fantastic.
We've been making some noise back here while y'all were enjoying your pepperoni pizza with
Can
Lena.
you like good food without making noise? It can't be. You can't do it.
I agree with that. So DannyGrubs and Chef Loic have been turning this Popeyes meal into Michelin quality restaurant food.
Yes.
DannyGrubs, what are we making?
So we're turning Popeyes, pretty much my favorite order from Popeyes, with mix of chicken. We have Cajun fries. We have the Cajun rice. Wait, you want to
We
explain
have
what else we have?
the Dr. Pepper soda, actually, that we're gonna turn into a gravy sauce.
With some thyme and some fresh
Some
garlic.
aromatics. We have the fries over here that we're gonna process with some cream and turn it into mashed potatoes. With the crust of a pie, and you have the actual pie filling. That here you go.
With the Popeyes chicken.
Exactly, with the Popeye chicken.
You make it
So good.
pie kind of thing?
I'm
Yes.
making shepherd pie.
Shepherd pie. Shepherd pie.
Yes, the good stuff. Are you ready to try? Hey, Jolly's ready to try. Let's get that plated. So, Danny, you have such a following on TikTok and Instagram. Literally millions of people love watching you take these simple fast food ingredients and bring them to chefs like Loic, and they make these amazing creations. I've seen Loic featured on your page. How did you come up with this?
Well, pretty much the main thing that we want to highlight is honestly the chef's skills and expertise in the kitchen. And there's no better way to do that than giving them some cheap ingredients like Popeyes
Right.
and turning it into some Michelin star level final dish shepherd pie that Loic's about to make.
Aaron, I heard someone online say that Danny can take you from broke to bougie.
Exactly.
We just have to know how.
We're looking at the videos right now of
Do
some
you
of
do
the
a lot of experimenting?
Yeah, no, we have chefs from all different kinds of backgrounds, whether they're Michelin cooks or they have their own restaurant. Pretty much, I just want to highlight how good they are in the kitchen because they're so underappreciated. Chefs in the world are so
You're
good.
right on. I had a chef. He was a German guy. He went back to Germany, but he came to my house one day for a meeting, and he had been a 4-star, 5-star chef, and he said, "I'm gonna cook you something." And then he went in the refrigerator and just pulled stuff out. I mean, I didn't have a lot in there. My wife and I didn't, she's vegan, so he made this phenomenal meal. So a good chef can take almost any good ingredient, basic ingredient, and make it
Right.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I'm the best.
Come on now. He's the best. That's what I like. I like that.
For the people in the back.
Yeah.
And every good chef is confident like Loic.
That gotta be. All right. That's what I like.
And they put their own love into it, right? Like I've seen you do videos where you go and take $10 and turn it into a gourmet meal. So you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars at the store to eat good if you know what you're doing, right?
Especially nowadays, everybody's trying to budget. $10 challenge. All the chefs that I'm working with, they're showcasing how easy it is and how delicious of a meal you can make with just $10.
Wow.
So do you have a lot of chefs now getting in your DMs, sliding into your DMs, wanting to be showcased on your page?
And that's why I told you guys, my wife doesn't have to worry. Only DMs I'm getting is from chefs. So,
All right, we've got a minute left. Can we get it plated and have someone sample the deliciousness? Perfect.
Bring it up to the
Our
front
pie
here.
is actually somewhat ready. So what the next step here, the final step is we're actually going to bake this and get the actual crust. So we're going to turn mashed potatoes here into a crust. And once our gravy is reduced, we're going to just top that off with some gravy and some chives. And we're going to have our Popeyes turned into a shepherd pie gourmet.
Wow.
I'm hungry.
I am, but I want to talk about some business. So this is I'm a business. I like business, and it seems like it's a good idea and can make some money. Am I right about it?
It is.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, we're excited. Thank you guys for coming in. Where can everyone check you both out? Because I worked with you with Cooking with Como, Gypsy Kitchen, but you're making a move.
Right, so I'm actually on my last 2 weeks at Gypsy Kitchen as a chef de cuisine. I'm taking on my final executive chef role, finally.
What executive
So I'll be at Allah starting top October. Come check me out, guys.
Where's Allah?
Allah in DuPont Circle.
Got it. Okay.
I can't wait to visit you in Danny Grubs.
Danny Grubs.
You need no introduction with your following.
I mean, Danny Grubs, TikTok, Instagram, on YouTube, just search Danny Came. I should be there.
All right, well, thank you for joining us. This is great.
Bravo.
So, a little bit of
Bravo.
Coming up next, the new warning about the viral one chip challenge. And if you don't believe the experts, just ask our girl Erin Como. We're heading into the vault to bring back a video. Oh no, we gotta go there, girl. I'm sorry. Let's head to break though. We're gonna check your tweets and see what you all are saying there if you use the hashtag.
I thought it would be, and it's even hotter now
Yeah.
in 2022 than it was in 2017.
Wow.
I had my head under the sink in our green room. There were hives all over my face.
Really?
And about 2 hours later, it felt like a fireball was passing through my chest.
My favorite part is how you're trying to convince yourself while you're drinking the milk.
I am not that tough.
Right. Well, speaking of giving things a try, check out our lion counterparts. This happened last night. They were giving
In the counts.
you see Sierra just dapping, taking it back to the dap. Just,
World, okay.
come on, world. We're gonna keep it going. We'll be right back. Why use the song now?
That's right.
Beautiful gravy on here.
And Dr. Pepper gravy.
It's actually Dr. Pepper gravy. So it's soda turned into a beautiful sauce.
All right, you're really good.
It's like Thanksgiving here.
Nothing goes to waste.
Wow.
Well, thank you so much, Danny Grubs, Chef Loic. We have
Thank you,
Willie
guys.
Jolly. Did you
Hey.
have fun?
Ooh, I had a ball. I've come back. Y'all go to winwithwillie.com. Winwithwillie.com. There's some free resources we have there. We have had a ball with y'all today, and y'all are so gracious and wonderful and beautiful and smart. You got the whole package.
Okay, you're coming every
All
day.
right, there you go. Come on now.
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Should I dig in? Should we dig in?
All right. Well, thanks again for joining us on Lion Lunch Hour. Thank you for participating using the hashtag Fox5 Lion. We love to hear from you. And you can also keep posting throughout the day. Keep commenting on the thirst traps. All of that good stuff. We love to hear from you. And also, if you have a guest co-host or a chef you would like to see on our show, be sure to tweet us that as well. We love to hear from you. But Lion Lunch Hour, weekdays at 11 a.m. on Fox 5. Sherry is next.
This makes me the happy food dance.
I need another slice of pizza.